What is good? What is good, everybody? Happy fucking Tuesday, guys. I hope everybody's having a good week. We really started this week off fucking hot, so I know we are. I was sick yesterday, but I think we're almost better now. It's fucking amazing how the body works and my immunity works now that we are being healthy, guys. So I'm starting to feel better. How are my boys feeling today?
Feeling
Our best
amazing, brother.
That good?
That good.
I'm living my best. I'm great. I mean, Jordan has got some things assigned. We've got leads flowing. We're signing up people for market specific leads in their areas and killing it. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm doing good.
That's what's up. That's what's up. It's Veterans Day. So anybody that's got military in their family, thank you for your service. Or if you're a veteran, thank you for your service. That is about as America as you can get. And we have a lot of gratitude for you. So this is a huge day. Pickup rate, if you are a real estate investor, pickup rate's usually pretty darn good on Veterans Day. It's not like 4th of July where people have all these crazy barbecues and things like that where there's a ton of plans. So a lot of people are sitting around and not doing much on Veterans Day. They're just chilling. So take advantage of it, make the calls, make the offers, lock deals up.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
All right, cool. Yeah, love it, Ross. And we doing good, brother. Ready to make some calls. Ready to help this guy down here get his first deal. Show him how it's done.
It'll happen.
And
One day,
yeah.
One
Shout
day,
out.
I look forward to being like you guys and getting a deal.
Let's do it, man.
locked up by your own self and everything.
Yeah, there you go. Like a big boy.
Oh fuck, we'll get there one day.
We'll get it. But yeah, shout out to all the veterans today. Happy Veterans Day to everybody. Hope it's been dope.
100%.
Everybody got home.
So we have something interesting going on today. We will be cheating on Nelson for the first couple calls on this live, and then we will be calling on Nelson's leads. We have two sets of leads that we will be calling from. So when you guys ask, where are the leads from? They're always from fucking Nelson. But today we got another batch of leads to try out. Somebody hit us up on social media, wanted us to try out their leads. So we said, sure, fuck it. I'm not against trying other people's leads, but Newly still is the best in the industry. That's why he's up here with us, watching us call him. And he will be hoping for the worst as we call these leads, but we're going to lock some shit
Dude,
out.
I'm hoping for the best. There's enough money out there. There's enough money out there for everybody. And
Yes,
if you guys
1000%.
win, we all win. So, hey, man, go for it. Go forth and conquer.
Let's go. And we just dropped the $20 a month version to the community, guys. Those of you guys that know me know we've been running a fucking community for the last year, probably a year and a half almost now. And that community was $200 a month. We're still running that very strong. But I just decided to lower the price for certain people to get a call a week with me. And we are running that now. So if you guys got $20, stay home from Starbucks for, I don't know, a day and a half. Join the fucking community and learn how to wholesale. Let's get your first deal closed, so you're not sitting down there looking like Nelson, looking for his first deal still. And we will be able to help you guys out, get it done for you, show you why that belt is back there, and show you why our business is where it is right now. So quick updates as we're pulling up our leads, boys. $81,000 assigned. We got 5K assigned today. We're still counting it. I'm going to tell a story in a minute on that. We got 10,000 assigned yesterday and 31,000 assigned the day. I think it was Thursday of last week, Thursday or Wednesday. And Jordan assigned 20K on yesterday. So shout out to Jordan getting that nice little 20K pop. And Ross is on his way with he has a lot of novations in the pipe. So those take longer to get assigned, but he got fucking deals up on the board. He got a nice deal. He got locked up. Was that today you locked up that contract, Ross?
Yeah, just a few hours ago. Got that one in Florida. That should be a healthy profit. It's deep. It's deep. So
What you expecting on that added to the total?
I think it could be anywhere from like 30 to 45K spread.
Yeah, that's healthy. All right. We got to love it, man. Good shit.
Yeah, I think it's a deal, bro. It could work out for a flip, buy and hold, whatever. But looking at the area, what people are purchasing, the market's hot. I mean, they're going to make a shit ton of money off of that. Everybody's going to win. It's one of those.
No, those are the best deals, man. That's fire.
Absolutely.
Congrats, brother.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah,
Appreciate that.
good shit. Yeah, my dispo guy is going absolutely insane right now. He's working on a deal that we got in Memphis. These are all newly leads, by the way. He's talking with a buyer. That'll be a
Thanks for your
15K
loyalty.
fee.
We'll be hitting you in the.
Yeah, I got you.
DC that right there.
That needs to get clipped and fucking. We're cutting that out for social media tomorrow.
For sure. But yeah, so he's working on this. This deal in Memphis will be a 15K assignment. Buyer's gonna go walk it, and then we got a deal in Atlanta that I just locked up, and I was stoked when I locked this one up. I thought it was gonna be a banger. And we're at 260 contract price, and he is talking to a buyer right now at 292, which is above my suggested dispo price. So could be a nice healthy month for my dispo guy. And he's like, what is it, 2 weeks in, 3 weeks in? Yeah, he's killing it, man. Like he's gonna make me get my ass on the phones and lock up more shit. Because now I got a running mate who could keep up with me. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
You better get that ass on the phone and start locking some shit up. Fuck.
Yeah, we've been locking them, but
You just had to get the team everything aligned, and now that you're aligned, it's
gasoline,
starting to come together.
fire.
There you go. There you
Yeah.
go.
Yes, having a good fucking team is underrated, guys.
Dude,
It
paramount.
changes the fucking game.
But also like what you're saying, like breaking your business in a way, right? Like like when people hear the word breaking your business, they don't understand that that is a freaking great problem to have.
Oh, for sure.
Like
Absolutely.
you're now like Dispo's crazy. He's just assigning. Now you're like, now pressure's on you. That's a good thing. More
The
leads.
best kind of pressure.
Dude, more leads, lock them up. We're time crunching on a purpose, with a purpose, 75 days. I mean, that's what's up. I like to hear that shit.
And just before we get into it, I know you said it's 80, like you were just talking about this week's numbers. Where does anybody have the total number in general of where you guys are at?
So we're closed out at 27 grand, 81 grand assigned, and then I have no idea what we're going to be projected on. We could go through the boards again really quick.
We don't have to. I think you covered them. I was just wondering if I had missed it, but you're good.
We were at like 300 something and projected already between the three of us.
Yeah. Go on. How many contracts have we done since Thursday? All you have to do is add that on. I think we were at approximately 360K.
Yep, that's
So
right.
we could just do some quick math with new contracts, stack them on top, approximate.
So we have a total on my team, guys. Hold on.
Hey, George,
12 contracts.
What email are you put your email in the private?
I got you.
112,000 of projected. We just got two new ones in. One's 46,000 projected. The other one is, I think we said 13,000 projected.
So since Thursday, 46K projected, and then 13.
46K. Did we get anything else in since then? Yeah, I'd say about 46K more.
46 in total.
Yeah, it's 46K. No, 46K more of whatever we had projected from last week.
All right, so we're at right there. Let's call it 405K.
Yeah.
And then Jordan, where are you at?
I locked one more up. So we're talking after last Thursday. I did lock a deal up in Perry, Florida on Friday.
Okay.
I talked to the lady on the Thursday live, locked her up. Oh, no, it was Thursday. It was after the live. It was when I was on my way. Yeah, on the road.
The next day. That's right. Yeah, you sent that over the next day. Well, still, let's add that up. What do we think of projections?
20K projected on that.
All right, so we're at 425. I'll be conservative on mine. I'll bring it down to 30. So we're at 455 projected right now. So we're almost at the halfway mark.
Come on, fellas.
And then technically, when is the halfway mark for 75 days? We'll have
We got to do the math.
30, probably right around Thanksgiving is going to be the halfway mark. So we're a little bit ahead, I would say. As long as we have 500K prior to Thanksgiving or maybe Black Friday, then we're going to be like right on track.
Fire.
Jordan, what was
we could.
What was the lead source called that we got the other leads for?
What is it? Warm leads. Hold on.
Zayan said hi. Someone else said Chintan said yo, and then Gene Silva in the top left camera. Is that me? My Gene
That's
Silva?
you.
Who the fuck is Gene Silva?
Probably somebody who's bald, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it usually is.
Let's see.
All good. So I'm gonna start with the first list that we got popped in, and then I'm gonna just go 1 and 1 and 1 and 1 and 1 and 1 until I'm through all these leads. And then by the end of this live, I'll have a contract from somebody.
Love that.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Well, this one's pending on the MLS right now. Where's Nelson's smile after that?
Brother, I'm on my own race, man.
I know this one's pending though. So
All right,
let's call the next one.
Yeah, we can call this dude.
Next one.
All right. I just emailed you, Jordan.
Okay, thank you, brother.
You take a look at it and let me know if that'll get you.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Double dial.
Always. Hey, is this Gary? Oh, you had one of those.
This call will be recorded for quality purposes.
Hello, is this Edward?
Yeah.
Hey, Edward. It's Jordan. How's it going?
Okay, who's this?
Good. Yes, sir. This is Jordan. Just reaching out to you about your property out there on 27th Street in Indianapolis.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you still looking to sell that property?
He's so happy he got an indie one.
A few people calling me asking me about it. I will sell it.
Okay. Awesome. How much are you looking to get for it?
Oh, I've been asking around 32 for it.
32,000?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Awesome. And Edward, if I can get you a price that made you happy today, are you ready to get the process started right now?
Yeah, I'll sell it.
Okay. Awesome. Are there any other people on the deed that need to be here for this conversation?
No.
Okay, cool. Just you. Awesome. Well, Edward, just to run you through how I work, the way my process works, I just want to ask you a few questions about the property just to help me better understand the condition overall and the situation that you've got going on over there. And once I have all the information I need, I can get you a cash offer on this call. If that number makes sense for you, I will send you a purchase agreement that we can go over together. And as long as we're both good with everything in the agreement, we'll get it signed and sent over to a title company who will act as an intermediary between us as we go through the deal, and then we'll get you paid on a quick timeline. Does that sound okay for you?
It's just an empty lot, it's not a house.
Okay, just a lot?
Yeah.
Okay. What is the acreage there, the square footage of the lot?
I think Google says it's 42 something square feet.
Okay. I'm just gonna get it pulled up here. Take a look. Does the lot have hookups connected right now? Is it ready for a home to be built on it?
I mean, it's a residential neighborhood, so the utilities is up and down the street. They just have to bring it in to the property.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Okay.
So right now, it's just a vacant lot.
Yes, sir. It does look like it's ready to have sewer and water connected, so that is good. Okay. Cool. And assuming we can agree on a price today, how quickly are you looking to get this closed?
I'm ready whenever you guys would be ready.
Okay. Typically, we work
I don't have
on.
any reason not to sell.
What's that?
Go ahead. I'm sorry, what you said? No, I said I don't have any reason to hold up.
Understood. Okay, cool. We typically work on a 30 to 60 day timeline. Would something like that work for you?
That's fine.
Perfect. Okay, awesome. And I am wondering, sir, what has you considering selling this lot right now?
Well, I'm not using it. I don't need it anymore. So I've been saying, yes, I'll sell it. I wasn't looking to sell it. I just sitting on it. I do have children, responsible children, that I would just give it to, if I don't sell it. So if it makes sense to sell it, I'll sell it. We talking about it.
Okay. All right, awesome. That sounds good. Just checking real quick. Do you know what the zoning is here? Is it just residential, or do you know if I'd be able to potentially put like a multifamily on here?
I don't think they would have a problem with it, but I don't know the answer to that. But I'm thinking to put a multi-family on that in the neighborhood.
Okay.
I do believe.
Okay. Cool. Cool. All right. Well, Edward, I appreciate you giving me all this information. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to place you on a brief hold, if you don't mind. In about 5 minutes, I'm just going to dive into the neighborhood here and take a look at the comparable properties. With a vacant lot in a residential area like this, what I'm really looking for, I'm going to try to find the most recently built or rehabbed property and just kind of base my evaluation on your lot off of what that comp sold for. So if you can give me just a couple of minutes while I look into that, I will be right back with you and we can discuss my cash offer for you. Okay.
That's fine.
All righty, sir. I appreciate you. I'll be right back with you.
All right, bye.
10 years old. Okay. Is there any issues with the roof? Anything that needs to get done?
Not now, it's not leaking.
Oh, no, not leaking. Okay. What about the electrical? Have you ever updated the electrical?
Yeah,
Did you rewire it?
yes, I did.
When was
My
it?
husband did.
Oh, okay. When did your husband rewire it?
I'm not sure, but it was rewired. That's not a problem either.
Okay. Do you know maybe like last 10 years, 20 years, something like that?
All of that within the 10.
Okay. Is your husband an electrician as well or a contractor?
That's what he does for a living, construction.
Oh, cool. Okay. So everything was done with permits, the whole
Yeah,
nine.
he had
I love it. I love it. Okay. What about the plumbing? Was the plumbing updated as well when he did the electric? So same thing within 10 years. Is there HVAC in there? Is there like central air or anything?
No,
Okay. And then what about the heating system in there? Has that been updated? Okay. And is it? Oh, there's a tenant in there. Okay. Is it public water and sewer?
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
And
it's on a well.
it's on a well, but it's public water. It is public sewer though.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And how's the inside of it? Is there? When's the last time you guys fully updated it on the inside?
I don't know. He said that my tenant's been there for a while.
Oh, okay. How long has the tenant been in there? Would you say?
Probably about 4 years.
Jordan, if you're making your offer, I'll mute myself and you make that offer live. Okay. You said 4 or 5 years, I'm sorry?
Yeah.
Okay, 4 or 5 years. Okay. Was it updated before they went in there, maybe?
No. Yeah, we updated it.
Okay, so. Okay. What about the outside? Does it look like I'm seeing in the pictures with like, it's like the blue house?
It's great.
Okay, green. Okay. Has it been painted at all? Or is it still, we're probably gonna have to paint the outside? We wouldn't have to do any paint there?
I don't think so.
Okay. Okay. All right. And then, so the tenants that are in there, what is the terms of their lease? Are they on a month to month or an annual?
Neither.
So they're not on a lease anymore, basically?
No, really, no.
Okay, so it's basically month to month then. Like they just pay you every month and that's it.
If you didn't want him, I'm moving.
Say it again?
I said, if you don't want him, I'm moving.
Okay, so if we could either have it with the tenant in there or it could be vacant at closing, whichever we prefer.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Okay, and how much are the tenant paying right now?
800.
800 a month. Okay, yeah, then we would most likely need to get them out if we're going to be anything near the 150. Okay, that's not a problem. And how quickly would you be looking to get this sale done in?
2 weeks.
Okay, typically we could close in about 30 to 60 days. Is there something that's having you need to close in 2 weeks?
Okay.
Okay, so 30
I
is.
don't want to wait no 50 days.
Well, it just depends on how quickly that tenant could get out too. And then obviously just depending on the title. Usually we'll do a 60-day agreement, but we could close in 30 just in case if there's any title issues, anything going on that end, we have more than enough time to clear it up without doing extensions.
Nothing's wrong on my end.
Okay, so once we go through the title company, as long as everything's good, 30 days or less, typically we could do it. And then it's just making sure that tenant has enough time to find a new place. So don't want to leave people homeless out here.
Right.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. And then what's actually got you selling?
We're getting up in age.
Oh, okay. And are you guys self-managing all the properties?
Yeah.
Understood. Understood. How long you been in the business for with rentals?
About 25 years.
25 years. Wow. Okay. How's the journey been for you guys?
Easy because my husband's a carpenter and he's like a jack of all trades.
Okay. So on the rehab end, it's been easy. But what about with the tenants? Have you ever had any crazy tenants? Anything like that?
Yeah. Oh, that's not no problem. I'm crazy too.
You and me both. That's how we. Even if they are crazy, we just gotta get a little crazier with them sometimes, and they get right
That's it.
I love that. That one made my night right there. Okay. So basically,
You can spot crazy before they get in your business.
well, it takes one to know one. So if you're crazy and you spot it out with them, then you know it's like, yeah, no, I'm not letting you in my apartment.
Right, exactly. You can see it ahead of time. 'Cause
I'm gonna make this offer, Joe.
see, that they're not.
All righty. Awesome. I appreciate your patience with me there. I just wanted to be very thorough. And I think I was able to find a lot of lots that were of similar size and characteristics selling in your area. So based on what I'm seeing, I'm not far off at all from where you would like to be. You're around the 32,000. I think I can come in right around 18,000 to 20,000 cash for this lot.
Yeah, that sounds better than the last person.
Okay.
But I would be wanting to get the 20, not the 18.
Okay. Yeah.
I sold a couple of lots too cheap once before, and they ended up going for $95,000 a piece.
Oh, wow.
But it was another neighborhood, big houses, regentrification, and all that kind of stuff was going on. But I sold them for $8,000 a piece, and then next thing you know, those lots went. And I sold a lot once. The one right next to my house, I sold it for $42,000, and that was years ago. So I don't want to. This is a different type of neighborhood, but at the same time, I have seen the plans for what's going to happen in that area. So I don't want to come in too cheap. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I absolutely
I know
understand.
the market might not be what I'm asking, but that's what I'm looking at.
Okay.
But
Understood.
20 don't sound bad.
Cool.
At all, really.
Well, and what I'll also do for you, Edward, is if you can wrap your head around the 20,000 cash, the way that our company works is we'll also come in and cover all the closing costs and any fees associated with the transaction. So that 20,000 that we agree on and we put on the contract, that will be the number that you walk away with net in your pocket after we close.
That sounds good. That sounds good. Now, let me explain one other thing about this lot. I used to own the house next to it, but I sold it. But the cash offer people didn't want to buy the lot at the lot at the time. But it still sits. The house and the lot is fenced in together.
Okay.
But that's just being, hey, that part of the fence is mine right now, technically. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if somebody buy the lot, that fence will have to come down or whatever they want to do, or just, I just kind of left it there the way it was because the people was cutting the grass and I was sending them a little money every month because I was sending my guy over there to cut the grass, but they said, well, he ain't cutting it at the same time that we cut the house and this and that. I said, well, I'll tell you what, I'll send you some money every month.
Okay. Yeah, I appreciate you sharing that. I don't think that should be too big of a hassle. We could just go in there and talk to the neighbors and ask them, like you're saying, if we could just take that fence down and have them fence their property, and then we'll refence the lot, and then we'll develop on it, put the house on it, or whatever we decide to do with it. So that shouldn't be a problem at all.
Okay.
Okay.
That sounds good. Now, there's another partial that's I haven't even seen a section of it. I have to pay attention to that. But when I bought the lot from my friend, he's a lawyer. He grew up in that neighborhood, but he's in Washington. And there was a small parcel that was part of the deal. So it was the house, the lot, and two lots actually. But the other little parcel, I just paid the taxes on it, but his family name is still on it. I need to call him and get that straight. So I don't want that to complicate anything. So it's actually two parcels there for that lot, with that lot. So
Okay.
I need to call him and see about ironing that out.
Okay. Is that extra parcel like on the back of the lot or on the front of the lot? How is it divvied up?
That's in the back. I ain't even sure what part they're talking about. I just never really paid much attention, but it's a very small portion.
Okay.
That's part of so I got all of that when I bought the house. And we talked about getting that part straightened out, and I never did. And I just paid the taxes on it last week.
Okay.
So all the taxes paid on everything, but I need to call Dennis and see, so we can see about that.
All right, that sounds good. I'm looking at the lot lines on a map here, and I actually do think I see that small parcel just in the back left corner of the lot. It's just like a little tiny rectangle where the driveway would be. So, yeah, if we could just make sure that that's included, just because it's right on that driveway, I would just want to make sure we have access to that part of the lot too. So, yeah, if you could assist and talk to the guy you bought this from, and just maybe get that switched over to your name and include that in this, then I think I'd feel good about doing this at the $20K for you.
All right, you want to give me a number, and then that way I can, or you can call me back, but I still would like to have your number just in case, so I can call you back.
Yeah.
If I ain't heard from you.
This number that I'm talking to you on will be the best way that you can get a hold of me. You can text me or call me at this number at any time, and it'll ring on my cell phone. But what I'd like to do right now, Edward, do you have access to an email?
Yeah, I have email.
Okay. If I could just snag a good
4690. Got it. Okay. What's your name?
Yeah, my name is Jordan.
Jordan.
Yep, Jordan Holt is the last name, Holt.
Okay.
Okay, and so yeah, if I can snag the best email address from you, what I will do is I'll go and type up a quick purchase agreement for us. I will send it over to your email, and then we can review it together real quick and get it signed. And my team can reach out to you tomorrow morning, and we can get our process started.
Okay, well, I'll probably get that parcel straightened out first. I don't know. I know his nephew bought the house, and he was trying to get me to sell him the lot, but I refused to because he wanted me to darn near give it to him. But I've owned that lot for a long time now, so the favor his uncle did me, I'm not getting ready to let him capitalize on that profit that I'm going to make. So I need to probably get that parcel straight with his uncle. I'll give him a call. I went to school with him, high school with him. And he moved to Washington and was a lawyer for many years, and now he's up there retired. And I'll give him a call and see if he can help me get this straightened out. See the best way to straighten out that little parcel, because I don't want that to cloudy up things for you.
Okay, well, the way that I see it's laid out, if you and I sign an agreement for the vacant lot, the parcel that we're discussing right now on 27th Street, it's not going to include that back parcel. So we could still transact on the lot that we're discussing. And then if we do a 30-day timeline, that should give you enough time to do what you need to do to call your friend and just straighten everything out with that parcel by the time we close. That way I can still get my process started.
What if I can't get it straightened out? And that his nephew was wishing I sell him the lot, and I'm not going to sell it to him.
Sure. So, but
is it on the side? Is that parcel on the side where the house is, or is it on the side where the lot is?
It's on the side where the lot is. But let me ask you, when you purchased the house and the lot and then the parcel, you purchased all three together in one transaction?
One transaction, but we did talk about getting that little parcel straightened out too, because it popped up and he pulled my coat to it. And I was the one that just didn't really follow up because, I was owning the house and the lot, and I really wasn't really caring about it. I don't know. I don't even know. I guess I don't know who's been paying the property taxes on it, because I've been paying the property taxes on the lot and the house until I sold the house. And this year I paid both lots, but I never remember paying the lots before the other lot. But I did this year.
Okay.
So I just need to find out what's going on. I need to figure out what's going on with that. I don't want that to I don't want to say something that you can't use because somebody got a portion in the way.
Yeah, no, and I do appreciate the concern that you have there. I've been doing this quite a while. I feel comfortable moving forward with the agreement with you on the lot. If you purchase those 3 properties, including the parcel, in one transaction, technically the county should have that recorded, and there's not really anything that somebody could do to prevent you from getting your name on the property that you own, right? If you own that parcel, it is yours. And I mean, he could throw as much of a fuss as he wanted, but if you already paid the man for the lot, then I think we'll be good. And
Well, I did pay for it, but and I made everything legal. You know, my name was on it, but it wasn't on that little piece. It's not on that little piece, so technically, I don't own it. The other address, I think it's 13. The weird number, I think it's high up number, 48 or something. I don't know. I got it in my files with my taxes I just paid. It's kind of weird how that all came out. I don't know how that. But I didn't get my name on it, so I guess technically they can say no, I own that. You know.
yeah, I hear you. It's 87.
You wanted to be asked about it. You know what I mean?
No, I hear you, and I really do appreciate it, Edward. And I feel like you're just looking out for me, and that is recognized and appreciated. I got the parcel pulled up. It's 87 square feet. I don't think that's going to impede what I'm looking to do with the lot. And I would be willing to work with you to speak to this person who owns that 87 square foot parcel and help you get your name on it so that it can be included in our sale. And I do think we could accomplish that in 30 days. If we need extra time and it's going to potentially take us 60 days to solve that, then we could extend our timeline by another 30 days until we get that sorted out. But
I just don't want to be. I don't want to get in the middle of no bunch of back and forth and he said, she said, and static. I don't want you guys coming at me talking about, well, you said you was going to get my name. What if I don't? Or what if I can't?
No, I hear you. And so if that happens, I'm a reasonable man, I like to think, and I would never come after you for anything, especially given that we've had this conversation, we've discussed it. I know exactly what's going on. I know what to expect and I know what I'm signing up for. I would like to get this lot under agreement with you, and then I would like to provide assistance in helping you get that parcel figured out. And at the end of the day, if we can't and it prevents us from being able to do what we want to do with the lot, we'll just shake hands and go our separate way and maybe kind of table this until you are able to figure out that parcel. But if we get moving now, and we can figure out the parcel in 30 to 60 days, then we can just get you paid out on this, and then we can take it over and do what we'd like to do with it.
Write it up and make sure you put some details about what you just said too. I don't want nothing coming back on me because I know how this people are all good and friendly when the deal's going down, but then if something goes left, then they're not nice and friendly no more.
Yep. No, I perfectly understand where you're coming from. I don't have any problem writing some language into the agreement about that. So let me just place you on a brief hold here. I'll get that agreement typed up. I'll throw some language in there about that parcel, and then I'll get it sent over to you and we can review it together. Okay.
Okay.
All right, Edward. Thank you so much, sir. I'll be right back with you.
All right. Hey, call me back because I need to make a call.
Okay, that works. I'll call you back and I'll get it sent over.
Okay, I need to call my business partner and discuss some stuff. Okay. All right. Thanks.
All right. Thanks, Edward. Talk soon.
That's a fucking closer right there. I would have tried to. I mean, he said I got to make a call. I would have tried to push him a little bit harder there, but that was a fucking closer right there, Jordan. You pushed through. You pushed through every fucking objection. You assumed the close, and you were relentless on it. So, hats off to you, my brother. Well, bald hats off today because I don't have a hat on. But
thank you, brother. Thank you. Let's see.
Pyro said, every time I watch Jordan's closing, Real Estate Mills, my brother was good. He said, doing great, overcoming objection. He just has something else other than he's not saying. Man, lost them. You did amazing. Or you did, bro. Amazing job. Let's go.
Thanks, Pyro. Much appreciated, brother.
And real estate mails.
He's a Salt Lake closer for a reason.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother.
That's what I'm saying. So I got a lady that I had on the phone. We were crying, laughing on the phone for a minute. I was talking about, I don't even know. She was asking what's the price down here in Colombia. I was saying 4 to 1. I was like, you know, when I'm down here, I get to not have to worry about if I get a tomahawk steak or New York strip. When I'm back in the States, I gotta like look over my shoulder a little bit there. She started crying, laughing at that. And yeah, we got some good rapport with her. But she wants 150 for her house. I could probably sell it for 130, 140. It's in Tampa. Real Estate Mills was good. That's my brother. He's actually out in Tampa. But it's out in Tampa, and she has a quadplex that we have a call set up for tomorrow to go over with her and her husband, because her husband's on the quadplex. He's not on the other one. So we're gonna see if we can't get both of these done, and we'll see what we can do.
That's fire, bro. You know, we love multifamily, brother, and that quadplex sounds sexy.
That's what I'm saying. 5 o'clock. Put 5:15. Okay, PM. Let's go. Oh my god. I put the wrong type of appointment to book. Okay, let's try this again. Offer calculator. Shall we go tomorrow? Tomorrow at 5:15. Let's get some goddamn deals locked up today, guys. Come on. Book appointment. All right, I got 2 more to get through these, then I'm fucking blasting off on Newly. We're getting a contract. Me and Nelson are going to close our first deal ever.
Come on, brother.
Praise the Lord.
Oh, fuck. Hello?
Hello?
Hey, Leslie?
Yes?
This is Joey. I think you had spoken to someone on my team about your property.
No, I am not selling. I don't want to sell. No, it's up for sale. Bye-bye.
Okay. You take it. Wait, quick question before you go. Aye.
Bye-bye, she says.
Bye. Dude, I literally clicked off of the tab that her shit was on, so I don't even know what her address was. My bad. Let me take this, put it where it needs to go. Inbound pipeline, archive. Bye-bye. That was funny as shit.
Bye-bye. I love it. I want that as my...
Tell me to go fuck myself without telling me to go fuck myself. Bulk actions. Let's go back to this real quick. Show imported. All right, last one, 631 number, Sarasota, Florida. Growth. Dude, there's thunder going on right now that literally sounds like there's a civil war breaking out here in Colombia.
Golly.
Like, it literally sounds like there's like a fucking bomb going off, like, and it's like it's spreading throughout the city multiple times.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's what happens when you live in a bowl.
I was going to say, hopefully it's thunder.
I think it is. I hope so. This time it should be. Cool little condo.
Please leave your.
Yeah, Hyro, that is definitely the Long Island area code. To all my Long Island boys out there. Better than the Long Island guy I got on the live yesterday, guys. Fuck.
I got rough.
Like, how do you not know that this is in what the fuck was it? Something Bay. I'm like, Jesus Christ, bro. Oh, Roslyn Heights. Oh no, Roslyn Harbor. It's in Roslyn Harbor. I'm like, Jesus Christ, bro. Who the fuck cares? The comps don't add up. Your house is worthless. Sorry. Me and this guy were not boys yesterday, guys.
Alrighty.
Look at that sunset at Ross's View right now. God damn.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Please leave your message for.
All right, switching to the leads that are new from the Lee.
New lead with the new leads. Oh yeah.
All right. This one showing boarded.
The email address ones, not new from today. The other ones you can clearly see the date from today.
Fuck, of course I chose the email address ones.
But those are the inbound ones though.
You know how I feel about inbound.
You don't care.
That is
Your
bad.
call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're
The thing with inbound though is a lot of time it's hard to get a hold of inbound.
Yeah, it is. Fuck.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying.
Alright, okay. Let me drop that. Cuéntame. Shirley Meyer.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Come on, Shirley, let's go. The true life of wholesaling.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available.
Hi, Shirley, you're breaking my heart.
You're breaking my heart.
Oh no.
This is Carol.
Hey, Carol, this is Joey calling. I was calling about your property in Bradenton.
Yes.
Yes, I believe
How can I
you.
help you, sir?
I think you had filled out a web form about your property. You're still looking to sell the one in the one on Star Grass Circle.
Yes.
Perfect.
We actually have two properties that we are selling. So
Beautiful.
one is in Cape Coral, and then
That's the
one
new
is
lead.
in Bradenton. So
Okay.
we
So,
do have it on the MLS right now, though. But
That is not a new lead.
you know, give me a good offer, I could cancel the MLS too. So
okay, were they? I see the one. Hold on. The one was just listed about 17 days ago. Is that correct? The one in Lakewood. Is it Lakewood Ranch technically?
I'm sorry. I apologize. There's music. We're at a restaurant right now, it's Veterans Day, so I apologize. Can you talk a little bit louder so I can hear you better?
No,
I'm
it's
sorry.
okay. Is the one that the one on Stargrass Circle, is that technically Lakewood Ranch?
Yes.
Okay, so that was basically just built.
It was what, sir?
That was a 2024 build.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a beautiful home. You're probably wondering why we're selling it. But my husband and I are working on being debt free, and we are going to travel for 6 months in Florida, and then we're going to go get a Toll Brothers home. So
Understood. Okay. I love it. Okay.
yeah, I'm
And
that age to start doing that.
no, that makes sense. I love traveling myself, so nothing wrong with that. And what's the address to the other one?
I'm sorry, what was that?
What's
It's so loud in here. I apologize.
No,
guys.
you're good. You're good. It's Veterans Day. No big deal. What's the address to the other one?
To the other one,
Dang, how did he mute without muting? Wizardry.
Yeah, I know, right? Dude, what sucks is she just listed that thing. If we would have called that when we got it, when it was supposed to be utilized.
So this one's also a 2023 build, right?
correct. Yes.
Got it.
Both of our homes are very nice. There's nothing wrong with them. Like I said, my husband and I have some goals that we're working on, and we want to travel for a while, and just we're trying to get to our retirement stage, and it all takes time and money, and we just don't want any more goals. So
Understood. Do you guys build houses by chance?
Should we what?
Are you guys like builders, or these were both primary residences for you?
Okay, the one in Lakewood Ranch is our primary residence.
Okay.
But like I said, we're wanting to sell that one too. We have two houses. One I have a rental right now in Cape Coral. He barely uses it, and so he asked me to go ahead and put it up for sale. So I did, and so there's nothing wrong with that house neither. So they're both very beautiful. So.
Okay. So we're real estate investors. Typically, for us to buy a house, like I'm looking for stuff that isn't turnkey brand new. That doesn't mean we can't always work a deal out on it. It's just sometimes we got to get a little bit creative. So
Sometimes you have to be creative. Okay.
yeah, because look, if I buy, let's say I came in cash at 700 grand for the one in Cape Coral, or 650 or whatever it's listed at, and then 900 grand for the other one, where can I make money? You know what I mean? Like I'd either have to pull my money out of it and try to rent it, and that means I have to rent it for like $10,000 a month to cash flow. That I know we couldn't do that. And then the other one about $6,000 a month. So the only other way we could do this for you is is there mortgages on these properties, or what does that situation look like?
They both have mortgages, sir, and we have. My husband has his DA certificate on our primary, and then the one in Cape Coral, I have my DA certificate on that one. So we're looking to sell. If anybody is a veteran, though, they can assume the note, and I will get my veteran certificate back, and then so will my husband.
Understood. And the goal for you guys is to eventually purchase something else, I'm guessing, then?
Yeah, it's like 6 months down the road. We already have our eyes on a house, but
in Florida?
Yeah, in Florida. We're staying in Florida. Yeah, we'll be here. We'll probably die here. So,
Okay.
but we, like I said, we just want to get rid of all our bills and get to the retirement part, and then in 6 months or so, we will purchase another house, and that's it.
Okay. And if somebody assumes it on the VA end, then you guys would get it back where you could do it. Because I'm not a veteran myself, but we do have ways to basically take over the loan. It's called a subject to transaction. That we have done that for many other veterans. However,
I know what that is. Yeah.
If you're staying in state and it's going to be in the similar area, there's going to be a waiting period till you can use it again. And I don't want to mess up your VA benefits.
Right. So,
Yeah.
But if you have a veteran that's doing the sub 2, they can use their certificate on it, and I will get mine back, and so will my husband. So it wouldn't be an issue, just so you know that.
So it basically
a lot of the stuff that you're talking about, so it's all good. I've had all my training and stuff So
Oh yeah, it just would be hard to
on
get
the real estate.
exactly. It just would be hard to get another veteran. Like it's just limiting the buyer pool of who could buy it. If we were going to do it that way, and I mean, I could try to do it that way. I just think it would be. I think you guys are better off keeping it on the market and getting a buyer to like buy these because it's been up 19 days. One in Cape Coral, you already have 41 saves and 585 views. I think this should be getting.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think you guys should be getting these done relatively soon. And
Oh, that would be nice.
yeah, if it gets to the point where like they're not moving on market and you kind of want to go the other route, save my number. I'm here to get it done for you. I just want to make sure I'm doing what's best for you guys. And I don't think.
Can you text me it, please? And
Yeah.
Give me your name and everything. I have a lot of phone numbers and people calling and stuff. So I just want to
Absolutely.
make sure that I have everything in order. I like to keep things organized and stuff. So if you don't mind doing that for me, I'd appreciate that. If you could text that to me.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you my info right now. Absolutely. Thank you, you and your
Okay.
husband, for your guys' service. I hope you guys had a good Veterans Day today. And
We have. It's been good.
good. And if you guys need anything on the real estate end, just let me know. I'm always here to help. And if you ever know people selling, always here to buy. It's just these are too beautiful for me to make a low offer to you and try to get something done. There would have to be some distress here, and I know that's not the case.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All right. Okay. They're clapping over here. Kind of noisy. So
Okay.
sorry.
No,
I
you're
listen to everything you're saying.
you're good. I appreciate your time today. Go enjoy the rest of your guys' night, and I'll shoot you a text right now with all my info.
I say that one more time. I'm sorry.
You know, I basically said just go have a good rest of your guys' night. I'm gonna shoot you a text right now with all my info, and if you need anything, just give me a call.
Perfect. Thank you, sir. I really appreciate your time on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Carol. You take care.
You too. All right. Thanks. Bye.
Okay. Yeah, there's no deal there. Like I didn't even take them through my normal process because that was like an early on. I look at your properties listed, it's brand new. Like,
Yeah.
You got it, Nelson. What's the saying we always say? Remember it this time?
You got so many of them, but
On ones like this, when we folded.
you got to know when to hold them. You got to know when to fold them. I walked away, so I know that they said that they're looking to be debt free and they just want to get rid of them, and that's why they're doing it. But did they just owe was the interest rate too high and they owe too much?
They would be down to do a sub 2, but the sub 2 doesn't make sense unless another veteran buys it. So
Why
like we would
have to buy it.
because then they get their they get their benefits back. Like they can basically I know there's something with sub 2 where if it's a veteran, it's out of state. Like they're moving to out of state, then they can use their VA loan again. But if they're staying in the same state,
How much are both of the homes worth?
Dude, these are like 900,000 and 600,000. These are not.
Because the VA loan's only up to 700K, so they're out of that box.
Yeah, it's just one of those things that those are one of those ones that are not the easiest. He wants 70K non-negotiable for the first, around 90K for the second. Curtis Street. Hold on a second, bro. Okay, I've never looked at Curtis Street yet. We def had a property on Curtis Street. 90K sounds high. Sounds like he's up in the clouds. He's smoking that good. Yeah. Is the one he wants 90K Curtis Street?
No.
Braille Street is what he wants 90K.
No. Curtis Street is that's the one he wants 90 on.
Yeah, he's tripping. It's probably worth like 130 fixed up.
Right.
And like there are some cash comps that are high here, but you got to be very careful in Detroit, I have learned. We have gotten our booties kicked in Detroit this year.
Yeah, I mean, from what he was saying, I mean, like when he purchased these properties, they were fire damaged or complete gut jobs. So what he does is he fixes them up to like rental grade. So he did like pretty much everything in both of these properties, and they both have tenants in.
What are they paying?
1,100 in the one. Thought he said 12 on the second.
So
I gotta
there's-
confirm the second. The second one was like we were getting off the phone when we were reviewing the second.
So
Like
all over this neighborhood, 85, 95, 85, these are just listed properties, 100K, 75K, 2,000 square feet. Rent ready, like not beautiful, but someone could live in here. And then there's ones that are like, I mean, this is a 2,000 square foot, 1,400 square foot for 120. And I'm just going over the actives right now. I'm not going over pendings yet. There's one for 125 that is fixed up, vacant, looks like pretty nice. And then if I go over sold, I mean, things have sold kind of high here, but these are bigger, way bigger. 95, 80,000, 100,000, 65, 158. Yeah.
Because Curtis was showing more like around one. I was thinking 115 or 125.
ARV. Right.
And then the Braille one.
Do you want to know the thing about Detroit? It's like a
sucks.
2 to 3% market rental rate. So like you probably would have to cut that in half minimum. So like it's rented out for $1,100 a month. That's 110,000 divided by 2. That's like 55,000. That's probably where you could sell it at, which means you'd probably want to lock that one up at like 40,000.
Right. Okay.
And that's just going off the rental.
Something in Detroit. The first thing I go to is the website called like not Crime Stoppers, but it's like a crime something website, and just put in your address and you'll see like murder, assault around there. And so then that'll tell you probably the market you're dealing with. So it's like, it's literally, I forget the name of the website, but if you type in like crime and area type website, you'll see, because it like you said, it just differentiates, right? One street it's 90, one street it's 120, and the rent's $500 on each of them, or it's just crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to like with Detroit, you really got to know the area well, because I don't know. I think I've only done like one deal in Detroit so far, and it was a slim spread, and it was just not the best neighborhood either.
I don't think I've done it. I've done a few, and I don't think I've gotten over 7,500.
Yeah, like that's even pretty
That's a
decent.
lot. No.
Yeah, I think we got like 3K on that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Juice ain't worth the squeeze.
No.
I would still make the
I would
offer.
always touch on with people who concern themselves with the inbound and outbound lead. I just always like to touch on it. Again, you see that Joey called this lady, that's an inbound lead, right? Those people, inbound leads, I find, they're either the best case scenario, or they have these weird scenarios where it needs to be another VA buyer, or they don't own the land, but they own the mobile home on it, right? And that's why I always tell people, like, they need you more than you need them most of the time, because and that's not a problem. You just got to figure out how to solve it and be willing to put the time in it. And sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. But that's why I tell people, inbound, outbound, it's all the same, but you get yourself in some crazy predicaments for sure.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Treston had one today, bro. Holy fuck.
Are you talking about the 25 properties all at once he got?
In cash?
I don't know what's going on with that one. Hopefully
Dude, this guy was like a crackhead that we were speaking with. He's like a fucking he's a bail bondsman. He's like, I only deal in cash. That's the only way I'm gonna work. Like you either bring me, he's like, it's very simple how we could do it. We go down to the police station, we'll book an appointment with them. You bring a Louis Vuitton briefcase. We put on the deed that you're buying it for $10. And then you give me $200,000 cash inside that Louis Vuitton briefcase, and it says I bought the Louis Vuitton briefcase. You bought the property for $10, and we're good. I'm like, brother, that is called tax fraud.
101.
And apparently, as a bail bondsman, he needs cash, which I guess that makes sense. But he was saying that basically he gets people that have DUIs, and he will meet them at the prison to deed their property over to him to bail them out from their DUI. I'm like, who the fuck is giving up a house for getting out of a goddamn DUI? That is the craziest shit I've ever heard in my entire life.
I don't know. Ross has probably seen it.
Nah,
Yeah, Ross, is that a thing?
That's some high level scumbag stuff.
Yeah.
Our town was more like bar fights and stabbings and the occasional shooting, but yeah, that's like white collar crime, pretty much. Pretty sophisticated for a bill bondsman.
So I told him I would give him $50 a month cutting the grass. The grass cutting's over now, which I did do that. And I was sick this summer too, from late from Mother's Day to the end of June. But I still sent him his money. But the last month or so, it was still grass cutting time. I didn't. I don't know if he took a. I don't know if he's trying to throw a wrench in. I don't know if he filed a lien from him cutting the grass or not, but I don't think he did. There shouldn't be no lien on it. If so, that would be the only thing that I'm not aware of.
Yeah.
So I don't think he's done nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Over me not giving him $50 for cutting the grass, because I was having it cut myself anyway. I got a guy that do that. But I would just kind of go along with him. I said, you know what, I'll just pay you what I was paying him. You can take that over. But I was going to continue to pay him every single month. But there was still grass. The last time I paid him was probably July. I didn't pay nothing in August. So I don't know if he never said nothing to me, and I ain't said nothing to him, so I don't know.
Yeah.
So maybe I should look.
No, I appreciate you bringing that to my attention. When I'm looking at properties, the softwares I use, if there are any active liens on it, I can see those. I don't see any liens associated with this property. And if there is, and it's like over $50 or $100, then we will just, we'll get him paid out with proceeds from the sale. Even if that comes from my side, I have no problem just helping you get that lien paid off.
Okay, I don't think he did that. I really don't. But I'm just bringing it up to you. If he wanted to, because I know he really wanted to buy the lot. So his mama's, and I think your mama's. I said, no, I'm not selling to you that cheap. So he hasn't really talked to him in several months. So I don't even never met him. I just know his uncle. So, okay. Well, let's sign it then.
Okay. Yes, sir. There should just be a sign button there. You'll click that, put your signature, and then press finish. And then I'll slap mine on there as well. And then we'll both get a completed copy that gets sent to our emails.
I got a pro tip I'm going to give you guys after this guy
Okay, I
signs.
just signed it.
There you go.
Okay. Did you press finish?
Oh, no, I thought you needed to do it first. Okay, I just said press finish.
Okay, perfect. Got that. Let me slap mine on there. Give me about 30 seconds here.
Let's fucking go.
All right, and it has been finished from my end. So you should be receiving the completed document in your email, and just keep that for your records. Save that email. Tomorrow, like I said, my transaction coordinator, Tara, she's real sweet. She'll give you a call, introduce herself, and set a cadence for everything moving forward. And then you and I can probably talk sometime later this week just about that parcel and how things are going there. And I'll see if there's anything I can do to help you get that figured out if there's any problems that arise.
Okay.
All right, Edward. I appreciate you putting some trust in me tonight, sir. I'm looking forward to working with you on this, and I hope you have a good night. We'll talk to you tomorrow morning.
All righty.
All right. Thank you, sir. We'll talk soon.
Okay,
Take
bye.
care.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Correct.
Cha-ching.
Cool. All right, locked in. Yo, fellas, I got to get the fuck out of here. I got to go walk a house, and it's 45 minutes away, and I got to be there in 45 minutes. So,
Cutting
What
it
do
close.
what do, well,
Go.
you just locked up a deal. What are we ending with?
It'll be 10K. I'll probably list that at 30, 32. All the cash lots are selling around 32,000, so I'll just try to push it right around that same price. So
Nice.
10K, we'll shoot for 15 when we market it. So yeah, add that to the projections. Let's get it.
DJ Shirtless.
Any last words?
Yeah, I do. Real quick before I go, I'll leave a little soapbox. I have there's a lot of good, crazy shit going on in the world of Jordan Holt, opportunities wise. Things are happening. And I just wanted to say, I was thinking about this today. I just want y'all to understand, you just stay fucking consistent, okay? Do not stop no matter what, whatever it is. If you're wholesaling, if you're buying rentals, if you're fucking building websites with AI, I don't give a shit. Just keep doing it, stay in the game, because eventually and inevitably, your opportunities and your wins will start to come. And when they do start to come, it's not just going to be a slow little trickle. It's going to be a fucking tsunami wave. It's going to swallow you up, and you're going to be drowning in opportunities and wins. That's kind of how it feels right now for me. In reality, I'm super grateful for everything going on. Super grateful for all three of you dudes and everybody I'm connected with. Just don't fucking stop, man. Keep grinding, keep moving, stay consistent.
Love that.
That's
For the
fucking dope.
walkthrough, excellent job locking one up, especially on Veterans Day. You got one. I got one earlier today.
We got an assignment today, and I'll tell a story in a minute about what happened.
Oh, let's do it. All right, brothers. Appreciate you. Much
so, my
love to
brother.
you.
Take
Chat.
care, my man.
Happy Veterans Day. Y'all take care. We'll see you on Thursday. Much
Take it
love.
easy.
I got
Peace.
one more lead to call. If they answer,
Did anybody
going.
call Kamel Alahad?
Was that in the chat or is that on the lead list?
It's on the sheet. It was
Um,
Portsmouth, VA. On here, it said that he's open to sign a contract today. It looks like he's looking for 200K. I put it in like Redfin and a couple other places, and ARV looked like it was 230, 240. Just based on what Zillow, just based on like what a couple of the sites said. I didn't know if y'all
Ross,
got.
you take that one. I'm gonna call this lead in South Carolina.
You know what? I forgot. Ross isn't on the sheet. I'm wondering why Ross isn't calling people. Ross, which put your email in the privates. I'm wondering what's going on with Ross. Like, is he just...
Wait, you didn't get the? I thought he did get the sheet because we put it in the chat.
I got the 6. So I hit up all the 6 that Jordan sent over.
Okay.
No, there's another one. Here, I'll add it to you.
And I want to give a critique to Jordan that I can't give to him now, but I'm going to give it to you guys so everybody knows. He got the contract signed, which is fucking fire. But I want to ask you guys something. Let me just get through this fucking chat. This guy's not answering. All right.
1 second. Here it is, Ross. I sent it to you.
Nice. Thank you.
So you guys saw at the end there, right? When he's like, okay, so just let me know when you have that signed. And then it was just like silence for a minute. And like you could hear like the balls dropping in the room and the heart thumping and everything. Did everyone feel that moment? You guys feel what I mean?
Oh, 100%.
So what I've learned, this is like a little mind trick, is when you guys tell someone to sign something, right? It's kind of aggressive in a way. Even if you say it in the Jordan voice or the Joey voice, which is very smooth and like calming and like it makes you want to fucking sign the contract.
Right.
So what I've always learned is to kind of distract them in that moment. And what I mean by that is like me and Jordan basically have a verbatim process. Like Jordan fucking is identical to the process I do. He, at the end of the contract, once it's signed, will say, okay, so Tara, my transaction coordinator, is going to be reaching out to you. Really nice woman. She will be basically going through the process with you, giving you a call once a week so you know what's going on, blah, 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 right? What I've learned is to just say that right after you tell them to sign the contract. And what it does is it kind of paces them in the future. So it's like, okay, we already signed it. Like they're in their mind, like this is what's actually happening next. These are your next steps. And it also distracts their brain from that awkward silence. So like when I negotiate, we use silence, and silence is fucking beautiful.
Very powerful.
But when I tell you to sign something, it's a lot. It's like it's getting really real now. There's a lot of difference with someone saying, yes, I will accept that offer and I'm gonna sign it. Obviously, both work, right? Jordan was silent. He got the contract. It all works out that way. But depending on the seller, sometimes that moment right there actually gets them to overthink. Where if you just fucking bring them around it, and it's like I taught my dispo. It's funny. I was literally on my training with my dispo team today. We went over this today, and my Alejandra, our new dispo girl, literally got the guy to sign it on the call. Like one call dispo close. Who the fuck does that? First
Possible,
contract ever
man.
getting
It's
assigned.
possible.
Been in the seat for a week and 2 days.
Love it.
So
Killer.
that's what she did. And like that's a trick that works where it's like what I'm doing in that moment is I'm taking the pressure off of the close. So it's like if I'm just like, okay, Ross, can you sign that? Just let me know when you have it signed. All you hear is like bop, bop, bop,
And then
bop.
another thing that triggers in my brain is like, I'm working on it, bud. You know, like I'm trying to read through this. It's really funny you bring this up, Joey, because literally today, there was when I was walking this guy through the contract, like he wasn't hitting the right buttons, he wasn't getting prompted to the right. Clearly not a tech guy. That's fine. So there was some silence that was starting to build up, and I immediately was like, yeah, I mean, this is like what just click if you click the yellow and go through it, because he was already sold on it. He just didn't know how to go through it. But I knew that if the silence was long enough, he's going to start thinking about it or think I can't do it. So I was like, this guy's name is Dave. I was like, it's nothing more like this is just our virtual handshake to get this process started. The next steps are going to be, I was like, yeah, you can keep going while I'm just letting you know this. And he's like, oh, okay. So he's screwing around in the background while I'm telling him the steps, distracting him. And before you know it, sign contract. And then you don't even really need to tell the steps after that. And it was just awesome. So I did that kind of by accident today, just because there was a lot of like fucking around, honestly, with tech and not allowing that silence to build up. That realization came to me today of like, let's distract them a little bit and downplay the how serious this is, because you want them to think like, whatever, sure, here, signed, right? Not a big deal. But it's funny, like the odds of you bringing that up tonight, like that literally happened today. That's awesome.
You know, it's so funny because I think, you know, you don't think every part of this business you need to have like a process for and like a flow for, right? And for me, I'm a really simple person, right? That's why like Newly is the way it is. I try to keep it. You go in there, you finally do it. So I've always used, and I know you guys, everybody's different. I use a 1-page contract whenever I do all my deals. And I fill out everything for them. So there's no option for them to put in anything else besides do the final signature part. So that's literally there's one thing. And just like you guys are saying, you know, whenever we get on the phone, I agree with Joey. I don't say, hey, sign it. You know what I mean? I feel like he said, I feel like that's aggressive. I just go through it with them. And then I act like I'm the one who's lost. Like you should see if you're scrolling to the bottom. I don't know if you can see it. Do you see it? What does it say? Does it say sign there? Oh, there it is right there. You got it. You know what I mean? And it's almost like we're just finding it out together. And before you know it, they've signed it. They're good to go, right? Because like they're guiding me. They're like, oh no, it's at the bottom. I love this is what I love about DocuSign. They'll start to tell you, they're like, oh no, I see it right here. No, I'm just looking at this. Okay, I see this right here. No, I've already clicked it. I think it's going back to you. Yeah, I think it'll bounce back to me, and then you'll get it. And then it's like it takes it where, like Joey's saying, where it's not aggressive. I'm figuring this out with you, right? Like, oh man, this tech, you know, I'm not this, I'm the house guy. So it's funny that you guys bring it up because like you have to have a process for every step of it, because if it does get too silent, they're going to overthink, right? Or if you don't know what you're doing on the phone and you don't know how to guide them to sign it, then it's going to turn into, well, I'll look at this tonight with my wife and then we'll go over it, and then you'll never hear from them again, or they're going to want their lawyer to look at it. So it's just funny that you guys bring that up, but you have to have a process for every piece of this business. And that's what it is. This is a business. It's not a hustle. It's not anything else. You got to take it serious.
Love that. I like the kind of the mindset on it. You're like, you're in it together. You're playing dumb. And human nature, when someone is lesser, meaning they're like a little confused, human nature is wanting to help someone out. So by you going negative or you going like stupid, right?
Oh, I see it down. No, I scroll. No, if I scroll to the bottom, is it the blue line? Is it? It says sign here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's where it is, right there. Yep. You just put your name in there, and then you're good to go. Okay. No, I'm doing it now.
Right. And they're like they're feeling on the top of the world because they figured it out almost before you. You're making it almost like a game, like a treasure hunt of like, oh, where's the next box to click, blah blah blah. So as long as they're not over analyzing it, we're in a really good spot. The one time that I really do think silence is golden on these is hyper analytical sellers who are literally you're actually going to hear them potentially like talking at a low, they're going over every word on that entire thing. And you want to ensure you're kind of like fully attentive and ready to jump in with an answer. I figured you'd have a question on that one. That one confused me the first time I read it too. And then you go in and do the explanation. So besides hyper analytical, like blue sellers, the remainder, they just want to be your friend. They want to get this done. And then the reds, they're just like, where do I sign? Go. They're done. Everything.
That's knowing your seller, right, guys? Again, that's like he's saying, it's having that process. You know, my dad always taught me chess growing up. You have to be 35 steps ahead of him. If you know the guy is a hyper analytical person, you're not going to overtalk him. You're not going to talk him into the contract. You can only sit there and wait for him to tell you what he thinks, and then you can have an answer for it. And honestly, I don't even try to overthink him. Like, you know what I mean? Just whatever. But that's for that seller, right? You have to be thinking ahead of them. You should already know when you send them the contract, they're probably going to look at this part and say this about that. I already know what I'm going to say. You just, that's my brain is like, you have to be 3 steps ahead of them at all times.
The one thing I've learned with hyper analytical sellers, honestly, this is actually where, in my opinion, it works the best. So like, put it this way, when I'm going through the contract, right? I go through every fucking line. Like a hyper analytical seller, they're going to want to know what every fucking line is. So I literally will sit there and go line by line by line, and then I explain each line. So it's like by the end of the call, you know this contract better than I do at this point, or just as good as I do. And then from there, by me explaining how it's going to go after they sign, that actually puts their mind at ease. Because think about it, if you're hyper analytical, that's what you're overthinking. It's like, oh, well, when I sign this contract, what's going to happen next? I just told you what's going to happen next. Like that actually plays to their personality type the best. So when the biggest thing I've done, Nelson, where me and you don't do it differently, is I straight up tell them to sign it. Like I'm going to be like, so there's a sign button, just click sign, put your phone number in. And then I just continue on with the process from there. So the way it's going to work is Brandon's going to be reaching out to you. She's our transaction coordinator. She's going to introduce herself. Probably going to need some photos from you. So if you get that done for us, that'd be great. If not, we'll pay for somebody to go out and get it. And we're going to be opening title in the morning. And Brandon will be following up with you once a week, every week. So you know exactly what's going on the entire way of the process. And from there, once we're good to close, we'll pick a date and we'll get this thing done. So just let me know when you have that signed. I'm right here, and we'll get this done for you. And then from there, it's like, oh, I already signed it. Okay, perfect. You click finish? Yeah, cool. Okay, beautiful. Oh, I just got it on my end. Cool. So this is how it's going to go. I'll tell Prisca to reach out. What's a good time for her to reach out to you, Brandon? What's a good time for her to reach out to you? And then it's like I'm leading you through everything. So like the red sellers, they don't want to fucking hear it. I'm still going to say it anyways. And be like, look, Brandon's going to reach out to you. What's a good time for her to reach out?
Right.
Sign it. What's a good time for her to reach out? We got to mirror their personality types, but we got to lead them into what they need. Like a blue, they want to know everything. That actually, if you over explain shit, their over analytical brain actually turns off a little bit. They're like, oh shit, okay, this guy's very thorough. He's going through every little detail of what possibly could happen on his transaction. So like that, I now trust him. That's how we get the trust with those people.
And that makes sense because they're literally redlining all day. Like every detail in everything they do all day is analyzed. So if they're redlining and you're meeting them like redlining, they're like, oh shit, they get to let off the gas a little bit. And they're like, it puts them at ease. The whole point why they're trying to sell their property, especially if they're willing to take a haircut on it, is because something's going on in their life that ain't freaking good. Right? So they want to be put at ease. So The competency, I think analyticals, as far as when you're on acquisitions, if you can close a hyper analytical seller and you can go over those docs like a freaking attorney could, your competency level is going to skyrocket. And then I think the rest of the types of sellers, minus like a bulldog shark red, the rest of them are pretty easy to close.
Yeah.
Hyper analyticals, not so much, but that they will test you on everything. And if you can't back up what you're saying with facts and figures, you're fucked.
And to your point, and to both of you guys' point, I agree with you. And the good thing is when you're talking to one of those type of sellers, they don't just turn that on when you get to the contract, right? They've been that way through the whole part of the process. Mm-hmm. So again, when you're steps ahead of them, you already know what you're going to have to get into in the contract. It's not going to be like you've been talking to a wall this whole time. And then when you pull out the contract, you're like, hold on here. You know what I mean? So again, I think you guys are both correct, right? And then fill that out, know where you're going before you get there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you'll be able to read the room pretty quickly with like these analyticals, because they are going to have a question for everything. You're going to say your response and they're still going to be like, do I trust this guy? It takes a lot of objection handling wins in a row for them to like release their guard just a hair. But after a while, we'll be on the same playing field, and then they start to go with the flow more. But they will challenge everything that you're throwing at them, and you got to back it up.
100%. 100%. So I got to get off of here, guys. Do you want to do a soapbox before we get out of here?
We may have just done one.
I think we did one, but we're going to end with some not technical, not wholesaling type soapbox tonight. Let's get in those emotions, boys.
You know what? I will say, man, it seems like ever since we got back from Wholesaling Live, there's just been like a new energy and new flow of everything. And so I would say, you know, my soapbox, if you will, today is lean into it, right? Eminem says, because you may never get it again, right? So this is your moment. So lean into it when you have it, and take it for everything that you can, and run with it. Sometimes people think that they've got to get everything just perfect, right? I've got to get my body looking just this way. I've got to get the website looking just this way. I've got to get this much money to start marketing. I've got to have this, whatever it is. When you have these things right in front of you, like, you know, people like Joey willing to give you your time, Ross hopping on time to call, like lean into whatever those opportunities are. And I think like ever since we got back from Wholesale Live, there's been a lot of opportunities, a lot of good things happening. And so guys, just lean into it, because you never know where it can take you.
Love it. Lean in. I'm going to go with similar with the wave that's kind of coming through and kind of landing all over us in a good way. There's been a wave of goodness. There's been a level up in everybody's skills. They're getting like those little micro tweaks are starting to get dialed in. Us all putting our backs against the wall, having faith in each other, having faith in ourselves, friendly competition, even during the holiday season. I just see there's a lot. We're like in it now. Like prior to this challenge, we were in it, but we weren't like in it. I feel consumed by what we do in a great way. And we're swimming in the same pool, and we are all in the deep end at this point. So great things are here, but I have this feeling internally, and I'm a pretty good judge of this, massive things are on the horizon. So this isn't even the start. So let's just keep it up, man.
Fuck yeah. Guys, this wave has been coming, and it's fucking our time, so that's why I'm excited. That's why I'm glad we're doing these lives. Everybody can witness this. Witness fucking where the fuck we're going, because it's only going to get better from here. That's the fucking beauty of it. But what I will say, guys, is I'm going to steal one from fucking Eric Klein, because I finally got a true understanding of this. I'm not calling you out. I'm calling you up. I finally understood exactly what he means by this. Everybody has a fucking ego. And when I tell you that you're fucking some shit up and I'm trying to hold you accountable, you get pissed off. You don't like to hear it. If somebody in your life tells you that you're a little overweight, they're mean. They're a bad person. But are you? You probably are. If someone in your life tells you that you need to do better, you're not showing up the right way, you're probably not showing up the right way. When all the critiques come in and you're sitting here fighting it and your ego's getting fucking raised and you're like, what are they talking about? I'm not fat. I'm successful. I have enough money. Look at your goddamn bank account. I guarantee you don't. Not where you need to be able to sustain your family, yourself, and where you want to be. So get better, do better. Stop worrying about yourself. Stop worrying about, oh my God, am I fucking up? You are. That's why you're not in the place that you want to be. That's why you got to get to the place where if somebody calls you out for your shit, if you guys are in my community and I'm telling you where you're fucking up on a call, you guys see me and I'll critique Jordan. If Ross ever says something that I got to critique, I'll critique Ross. I'm a coach before I'm a closer, guys. I love coaching and it's fucking in me. I'm disgusting at it. That's why I can do it. That's why I can see this shit. But I have to be coachable as well. If someone tells me, Joe, you fucked this up and we're going to do better here, I got to listen. And that's the reality. So if you're getting upset by the critiques that are coming your way, understand that you are the problem. You are the reason that you're not in the place that you want to go. And it's only up to you to fix this. I talked to my team yesterday and I said, guys, we are in a place right now with the amount of opportunities that we have with us, having Nelson in my life right now, having Ross, having Jordan, having the people we have around us. Like, it's the only way that my business will not be at 7 figures a month in the next year or two is if we fuck it up. Like, it's up to us to fuck up right now. Nelson has a big ass platform going on with Newly right now. It's up to him to fuck up whether he gets to where he wants to go. Same with Ross, same with Jordan, same with all of us. It's all on you. So once you guys start understanding that and you drop your motherfucking ego and you just understand that, like, if people are calling you out, they're not calling you out, they're calling you up. They're trying to help you. It's coming from a place of love. It's not coming from a place of jealousy. It's not coming from a place of bullshit. It's coming from a place of, like, if they are in a position that they're doing what you want to do, shut the fuck up and just listen. That's all you got to do. And I promise you, if you start doing that a lot more and you start taking the advice and listening to it and making the changes, you're going to level up so much quicker. And you're not going to be the reason that you don't get to where you're going to go, because you're going to fucking get there. And that's what it takes. So I'll leave you guys with that. Shout out to Eric Klein again. And last thing, guys, we just dropped the Wholesale Collective cheaper community. We still got the $197 a month. That's 25 leads a month. That's a JV program. But we just dropped a $20 a month community that we will be doing one coaching call a week. Just getting people, if you guys are in the business, you want to learn how to wholesale, you want to get your first deal closed, or even if you've been doing the business and you want to become a closer at the level that everyone on this live can close at, come through. I'm here to help you guys. Wednesday at 4. The first community call will be tomorrow at 4 Eastern. Make sure you guys sign up, come through. It's a fucking cost a coffee and a half. You go to Starbucks, it's probably your whole coffee order. Go stay home from Starbucks one day. Sorry, figure it out. You guys got this. So, boys, I appreciate y'all coming up here today. Looking forward to seeing you guys on Thursday. Let's keep running this shit up. And everybody else, go crush the rest of your week. And I will see you guys on the next live. Peace out, everybody.
See ya.